Okay, hello everyone, this is Richard, and this is episode 27 of Richard Plays Minecraft. And as you can see, I built the staircase here, and it's just an alternative way to get up from the tower, or get down, up and down from the tower without using the elevator. I just thought it would look cool. Unfortunately, it seems a little too big, but we'll see how that looks later. Right now, I have a few things that I wanted to talk about to you guys, and I figured while I put the stairs here, this will be a great opportunity. So first of all, I just want to warn you, this is not going to be a huge episode today. As you may have noticed, I took a 3-week break from YouTube, and so I'm going to make it a shorter, simpler episode to try and get back into making these after this break. So probably only around 14-15 minutes like my usual episodes are. And yeah, so I want to talk about the first thing is that my school starts back up on September 3rd. Which probably means I'm going to have less time to make videos again, and I'll probably go back to about one video a week, which at this point has actually kind of been, let me take out this creeper. Wow, that was a fail shot. But at this point, one video a week would probably actually be better than what I've been currently doing, since I took that 3-week break. But, yeah, so hopefully I'll get a minimum of one video out every week. If I have extra time or something, I might be able to get a little more. I might do extra tutorials with that time. And the other thing is, I'm probably going to get a new microphone soon, within the next couple weeks. Because the current one, as you can probably tell, isn't the greatest quality. I have to project and talk a lot louder for it to hear me. And, it is kind of odd in a lot of ways, because it wasn't meant for this. It was actually a kind of voice recognition mic that I had when I was originally writing programs for voice recognition and stuff a while back. And it was intended for that mainly. And so I'll probably want to get a new microphone, mainly because I actually would like to go back to that stuff and use this for voice recognition again. But also it'll be really helpful to YouTube to get the new microphone. And so the one I'm going for is the AT2020. You can find easily on Amazon. The only issue I can foresee is that from what I've read, the microphone is extremely sensitive. Like the reviews I saw there, they said it was extremely sensitive, and so I'm gonna need to find a way to get rid of the keyboard clicking and mouse clicking, because right now you can already hear it somewhat in my videos, and I'm thinking about getting a pop filter, but I couldn't find any pop filters that said they got rid of mouse clicks and keyboard clicks on Amazon. So if you guys know of any good pop filters for the Audio-Technica 2020, please tell me, because I'd be interested in hearing about them. Oh, I'm just getting some wood, some wooden planks to fill in that 4x4 patch over there. Just in case you're wondering why I'm going in the storage room. And for those of you who are new to the series, this is my house basically, and this is my storage room, which I put in the basement of the house. I kind of lost my train of thought. But yeah, if you guys know of any good pop filters that would do that, please tell me. I'll try and use Audacity if I can't get a pop filter, but I'm not sure how well that'll work. And I really don't want you guys to have to deal with the constant mouse and keyboard clicking. So we'll see how it goes when I get the microphone in a few weeks. Oh, also there's nothing under here, as you can tell, so I gotta be careful and stand away from the block I'm digging or I'll fall. And I've got a few other things planned for today's episode. As I said before, it's going to be kind of short. But I think I've got some kind of technical stuff, again, to show you guys with villages, because I'm going to do some more work on the villages. And you'll see that shortly, like right after this clip, most likely. And I know I said clip, but this is actually, this is live commentary, in case you're wondering. I am actually doing this live. This isn't, like, recorded afterwards or something. Anyway, yeah, I'm going to work some more on the village, and I'll show you guys some more ideas I have with it. And, that'll be next. Okay, I am back, and we are now in the village. And, so I'll briefly tell you the few changes I wanted to make. Obviously, you see I have a lot of doors in my inventory, and you may be wondering why that is. So, first I'll just show you something. Basically, the villagers here, I got the 2 villagers in here a while back, if you remember last episode, or maybe it was the episode before last. It was last episode, and, yeah, I had the 2 villagers in here, but you notice it's been a long time, and they still have not, breeded and made a 3rd villager. And the reason for that occurrence, I'm pretty sure, is because the way villages work is the max population of a village is determined by how many doors are in the village. And I actually looked on the wiki and on Minecraft wiki, and you can tell that each door adds 0.35 of a villager population. So right now I went around and counted all the doors in the village, and we have 5, which means we can only have around 2. So if I add 5 more and we'll have 10, then we'll have a max population cap of 3.5, which will allow a third villager to be added. So right now I want to go around and I want to add a bunch of doors to the various spots. So the first thing I want to do is add an additional entrance and exit for this blacksmith. So we can just do that pretty easily. I'll just go through the door here. And I don't have shears with me, so I just had to break the bushes. And we can simply do that. I'll put sandstone there later, I guess. And even that would actually, no, I can't do that because it would block the player from getting in. Maybe if I hold shift and put it there. And you can come in and out easily. And I'll add some sandstone there later when we have the resources to do it. Oh yeah, that's the that's the day-night sensor thing that controls these and keeps them off during the day. So another place I wanted to add one more, but it doesn't look symmetrical anymore there, so we could add one, I guess, also here. And I'll just do the same thing here. And there. And again, we'll add sandstone there later. So we have 2 of the doors done, and we need to add 3 more. So I was thinking one of the easiest ones that we could do is just do double doors for this. That'll require a slight change, I guess, to this, but let's see. I'll just change it slightly then, yeah. I do have an axe with me. Why didn't I think of that? I was like, I should have brought an axe, and then I realized I did have an axe. Okay, yeah, so that looks a little odd because the glass is just kind of floating here, but that'll add an additional door. Eventually I plan to add like a patio to each of these houses, and obviously we need to add more houses to the village, but I wanted to go with simple adjustments first, and then we'll do more complicated ones later. So the biggest issue here is I don't want the villagers escaping when I add an extra door. I guess what I can just do is leave something to block it. No, I'm gonna have to temporarily do this and just be quick. So let's grab something here like dirt. Now they can't get out. And actually that's better because now instead of this, I have this, and so it's easy to see in. So I think I'll actually keep it that way. But they still can't get out at the same time, and they're safe from the zombies. So I need to add one more door somewhere else. And I guess we could adjust this house and add an additional exit here. Maybe this could be a small little patio eventually. Basically, I know we could add more houses to the village, but I want to go with simple solutions before we go with more drastic ones. So, i.e. adding more doors to the house I feel would be better than, say, adding additional houses. So that should mean that there's now 5 doors in the village, or 10 doors in the village, which should mean that we'll be able to get a third villager eventually. I don't know how long it'll take them to add it, but we'll see. If it does happen this episode, I'll share it with you guys. And the last thing I want to do to the village is add an iron golem. And for those of you who don't know how to make an iron golem, it's actually pretty good. It's only 36 iron ingots, because all you have to do is this. So this is like his body, these first 2 ones. You build it basically, and then it automatically turns into an iron golem, just like snow golems, if you guys know how to make those. So then you have the 4 blocks here, and boom, you have an iron golem. And hopefully he will be good at defending the village when like zombies come in it at night. We'll see. I don't know exactly how that'll work, if he'll take up population points in the village. I'm hoping he won't take up population points because I really don't want to have to add more doors just to have an iron golem. So, yeah, I've got one final thing I want to do before I end the episode, and, maybe two other things. We'll see how much else, if anything else, like, if I think of anything else to do. And, again, I'll tell you guys if we get a third villager. Which, at the moment, they're just gazing into each other's eyes, which is kind of strange, so I will leave. So, yeah, I will be back. Okay, so, unfortunately, I'm gonna have to wrap the episode up here. And so, just for the next few minutes, I got a few things I want to talk about, and while I'm doing it, I'll just add some fences to this, area, because that's been needed to be done for a long time. So, basically, I'll tell you what happened with the village. We still have not gotten a third villager breed, because I looked it up and, did a little more research on the village thing, and I don't think doors count until they're part of what the villagers consider houses. So because of that, the villagers have to, in order for a villager to consider a place a house, they have to travel inside of it. Let me see, I don't have any extra wood to do that, so I'll just temporarily put this here. They have to travel inside of it and claim it as a home. And for that to happen, I have to, of course, let them out, and I have to do that with every place that counts that has a door in the village. So I think I'll have to do that before next episode, so that we can finally get a third villager, which will be really nice. Oh, there's a creeper over there. Let me just get that. And also the iron golem, he got killed basically through the night. And I think right now I'm gonna have to when I make a new one, I think I'm gonna have to surround him temporarily to keep him safe. Because until I can get maybe 2 or 3 iron golems and a lot of villagers and get the whole village like barricaded and walled off so that it's safe, I'm gonna have to constantly be worrying about like sieges every night and attacks from other places. So yeah, we're gonna have to do that, and I think if I put the new iron golem I make, I'll put him like behind some dirt so that I can just partly see his face and know he's there, but at the same time, the zombies won't be able to reach him and kill him. So yeah, I am running out of time. It's around 7:30 right now, and I try to upload at 8. So obviously this isn't going to be uploaded at 8 because I don't have the time, and I have to edit and render this video and everything. So this is going to be a little late, probably 9 o'clock, but you guys will obviously have known that if you see it uploaded. And anyway, the whole aim of this video is just to try and get back into making these episodes again, because I haven't done it in so long, and thus I wanted to kind of refresh my brain with it, so I tried to make this as a simple one, and hopefully I can get back into it soon. I might be doing some custom maps with other people soon over multiplayer. I think if I can arrange that with some of the people I know over Skype, that'll work. Unfortunately, I can't do it with Greg, because, like, if you guys remember, we played From Ashes, or we started playing From Ashes, but I can't do it with him because he doesn't have internet connection at the moment, and, yeah, but I may be able to do it with some other people, so that's, well, I've been noticing there's a lot of issues, like, that shouldn't be this wide, but whatever. And maybe I shouldn't actually have fences here. Anyway, I might still mess with this some, and I'm definitely going to change that some before next episode, because that still looks really weird to me. I think I'll adjust it slightly. But we got a new iron golem. Of course, unfortunately, he died. And I learned some more about villages, and added extra doors to the village. So now I just need to make them count as homes. Also, I saw a pretty cool mod. I know I said I was going to wrap up the episode, but I'll do it shortly. I saw a pretty cool mod called, I think, Villager Info. You guys should check it out. It's a really basic mod. I don't feel it's cheating to use it. But what it does, it's a Forge mod that when you have the F3 thing up, like you can see right now, when you have the F3 menu up, it basically tells you if you're in a village and gives you all the information about that village, like how many houses the game counts the village as having, how many iron golems the game counts as having, how many villagers, the center of the village, the radius of the village ID, all that stuff, which is really important. and I think that's going to be pretty cool. So I might use that. I might install it next time. I'm not sure if I'll be able to do Optifine at the same time with Forge, because I couldn't find a way to do that. So yeah, maybe next episode we won't use Optifine. And, oh, speaking of Optifine related things, I need to get the 32 by 32 texture pack, or resource packs now, enabled again, because as you can see, I'm running at 16 by 16. And with my new graphics card, I'm running around 300 FPS, which is pretty good. So I will definitely be able to do Minecraft a lot better in the future in the next episodes. So everyone, thanks for watching. Richard out.